first speaker for our lunchtime program to come up and say a couple of words. For those of you that know Todd Erling, you know that Todd is seldom shy, seldom unabashed of talking about agriculture. But one of the things I've always appreciated about Todd is that Todd comes from a background of economic development. He comes from a background of job creation. That is the world in which he works and in which he speaks. And he talks about agriculture and the business of farming and food production with such passion and how we can grow that industry here in New York and in the Hudson Valley in particular. Todd was selected by Governor Cuomo to be a part of one of the regional economic development councils here in the Capital Region. He also serves on the board of advisors for several of our congressional members. So please join me in giving a very warm welcome to Todd Erling.
Good afternoon, everybody. I really appreciate those kind words. Most of them were true. I won't tell you which ones aren't. Now, I do have the pleasure still to serve with Lieutenant Governor Duffy on the regional councils, and I must thank you for your commitment and time in leading those councils. You've really embraced the diversity of economic development and community, and again, if everyone would just give us a hand here for Lieutenant Governor, he's done a great job. So, I just want to take a quick poll, a little audience participation. Who here is a farmer? All right, great, hands down. Who here grows your own food? All right, hands down. Who here grows food for someone else, maybe not necessarily a farmer? There you go. All right, last question. Who here eats?
Amen.
Exactly. That's what we're talking about. That's the power of agriculture. That's the critical subject that we need to embrace. Yes, it's open space. Yes, it is environmental protection. Yes, it's quality of life. And yes, it's jobs and economic development. And when you can have all of those spheres overlap, tourism, processing, distribution, retail, wholesale, supply chain, getting things that the farmers need, services that the farmers rely on and require, you're then really looking at what the power of this subject is for economic development. I had the pleasure this morning of actually meeting with some New York City representatives, a Brooklyn representative and a Queens representative, both Senate and Assembly. Their staff was so in tune with the role that our farmers have. It was refreshing. It was surprising. And it's a new era here up in Albany. You mentioned this is our third year. And I believe earlier I heard you say a convergence of land preservation, agriculture, environmental stewardship, and economic development. That's really what we're here to talk about today. And the bottom line is that it's a triple net win, win, win. We're talking about jobs on the farm. We're talking about the jobs for the supply that the farmers need. And then we're talking about all those links in the value chain. And that's powerful. The thing that I want to leave you with here is the fact that I was in a borough-based, New York City-based legislator's office today. And when we started talking to them about agriculture, we actually were kind of cut short real quick and said, you know what, I get it. One of the largest FFA chapters, Future Farmers of America chapters, was in a Queens high school. One of the largest chapters in the US. That is substantial. That's meaningful. And that really shows that this isn't upstate, downstate. This is New York State. And the governor, the lieutenant governor, and the team that he has built and transitioned to here believes that and has the ability to empower that, not only in our budget, but in our legislation. And this is just the beginning. And I have to say I'm very proud to be part of the team, and I really appreciate the opportunity here. Thank you all very much.
Great, thank you, Todd. It's so